Once IDE came in, what I was so impressed about is they took the time, what I would call, to do a deep dive. They really, and maybe it helped a little bit being our accountant, getting some background, so maybe they understood our company a little bit better. But they really took the time to really understand our business, how we go to market. And to me, that was critical then in refacing the whole CRM process. We improved upon what we had, it flowed better and all that stuff. So that was the most exciting, and I think the game changer for us on what Eide Bailly did over the previous people we had.
So Bongards is a 110-year-old farmer-owned co-op. We're owned by about 350 individual farmers. We're a vertically integrated food co-op, so we have the milk coming from our farmers, we produce the natural cheese, then we further process that product into other goods that we sell to our customers. We sell across K-12 schools, convenience stores, delis, industrial accounts, the U.S. government, so a lot of different channels that we service with our products. So our situation when I joined the organization, we had an instance of Salesforce that the company was using. It had been installed probably about two and a half years before I joined the company. The initial installation had some customization done to it, but it wasn't truly integrated into our business. It wasn't truly aligned to the way that we went to market, the way that our sales process worked.
That led us to kind of like regroup and evaluate, and at the time, Eide Bailly was our accountant, still is our accountant, so we've had a relationship there. So their team came in and presented everything they had, along with several other partners, and we felt that Eide Bailly really had a step above as far as how they went to implement.
We knew that we needed someone that could help us walk through the process, help us understand, okay, which of these components, which of these modules do we need to implement? Where do we need to make changes? When we're talking about this process over here, Eide Bailly could help us understand that's this process within the Salesforce system. So bringing in that expertise of this is what the system is and does, and how can we overlay that to your business and your business processes is where Eide Bailly was really able to help. So once we implemented the changes, worked with Eide Bailly to implement those changes, we rolled them out to the sales team, and we've seen a significant increase in terms of the acceptance of the system with our sales team, the management of the projects through the process, the involvement of other cross-functional areas across the organization. So where historically the system was much more of just a simple, almost contact management system for the salespeople that were utilizing it, now all of our salespeople utilize it. Everybody is engaged in the process, and Salesforce has now become that central repository for people to access that information about new products, about special pricing, and about new opportunities for our customers.
Whether it's finance, manufacturing, R&D, again, they're all exposed to one basically customer, so it's made us a lot more efficient. People aren't chasing things. They just go to Salesforce, and 9 out of 10 times they'll get their question answered. So even though we're continuing on, double-digit growth, the foundation is in place to make people's life a little bit easier. I just think the methodology that Eide Bailly followed through this process, it became very evident that they're a very strong Salesforce implementation partner. So whoever else would be looking at that, I think they really understand it from A to Z very well.